Welcome to the Grapevine Colleyville ISD. We're looking forward to welcoming your student to their respective campus on the first day of school. But first we need to collect some information. This video features step-by-step instructions on how to register your student with Skyward for the 2016-2017 school year. Please start by going to the GCISD website. Click on Student Registration on the right-hand side of the screen. For families that need this information translated, you may select the Google Translator button in the upper right corner of your screen. When you click on the drop-down menu, please select a language and the page will be automatically translated. Student registration opens on Monday, July 25th for all returning students. Since I'm recording this video before July 25th, we're going to make a little accommodations, but you'll still be able to see how to do this. We're going to go down here to New to District with Siblings, but I think you'll see exactly what we're going to be doing will work the same for you with your returning students. We're going to log in to Family and Student Access right here where it says to log in. For our training purposes today, we are going to be registering Greg Brady back to Colleyville Heritage. So since Michael Brady, the father, is the primary parent, we're going to log in as Michael Brady. If you have forgotten your login and/or password, please click the Forgotten Login or Password on the login screen and that information will be sent to your email. Now we're ready to log in. After logging in, select the link for Returning Student Online Registration on the left or the link in the middle of the screen that says Go to Returning Student Online Registration for your student's name. Before the start of the school year, the district asks the primary guardian of returning students to update their students' information. This required process ensures that the district has current emergency contact, medical, and vital information on file for all students. You will not be able to change identifying demographic information or any part of the child's name or date of birth. You will need to upload or take supporting legal documentation to the campus, and a staff member will assist you with making the change. We are now ready to verify Greg's information. After we hit the Student Information tab, all of Greg Brady's information will come up to us. At the bottom of the page, you're required to answer if you will allow publication of student's name for 4 designated purposes. We have military use, higher education, public, and local. The district's policy on what is considered directory information, as well as guidelines established by the Federal Education Rights and Privacy Act, may be found on the main page when you first log into the application. Please review the complete list before making your selection. Let's take a minute and review public and local use. If you authorize the student's information to be distributed for the purposes of public usage by choosing Yes in this box labeled Public, then you consent to the district using student directory information for the aforementioned instances, including social media. If you check No, that means no, your student will not be in the student directory or will not be included in social media. Now let's take a look at local usage. If you authorize the student's information to be distributed for the purposes of local usage by choosing Yes for the box labeled Local, then you consent to the district using student directory information for the aforementioned instances, not including social media. If you choose no, then you are saying no to the use of directory information and no to social media. Make sure that you review which answer you want to put in that box. There are several options as you complete each step. You may select from two buttons at the bottom of the screen. Complete Step 1A only, complete Step 1A and move on to Step 1B, or you can close and finish later. Let's go ahead and complete Step 1A and move to 1B. If you need to change the address currently listed, you will be required to supply the campus with proof of residency reflecting the new address. This information may be uploaded later in the registration. After verifying the family address, you may choose from the same buttons to continue to the next step or close and finish later. Let's move on. This is the section where you'll be able to update the telephone numbers and email addresses listed in the Family Information area. Any other changes, such as name or home language, will need to be made by the campus. After verifying the family information, you may choose from the same buttons to continue to the next step or close and finish later. Let's continue on. You will be able to update information for the fields listed on this screen. After verifying the emergency information, you may choose from the same buttons to continue to the next step or close and finish later. Let's keep moving on. The maximum number of emergency contacts you may list is 3. These are in addition to the guardian who is already considered an emergency contact. The fields that may be updated are primary phone and relationship. You may also delete existing emergency contacts and add new emergency contacts as long as that number does not exceed 3. After verifying the emergency contacts, you may choose from the same buttons to continue to the next step or close and finish later. Every school district is required each year to report student data by race and ethnicity to the Department of Education, and these categories are determined by the federal government. The Department of Education does not report individual student data to the federal government, but does report the total number of students in various categories for each school. These reports enable districts to keep track of changes in student enrollment and ensure that all students receive the education programs and service to which they are entitled.